All right, your attorney had to be in juvenile, and juvenile is a district court, even though technically it's a quasi-civil.
Right away, you can see how packed the court system really is. The judge casually mentions juvenile court taking precedence, but that's actually a huge procedural detail. In criminal court, scheduling conflicts aren't just inconvenient. They can completely reshape timelines, plea negotiations, even defense strategy. And notice the tone here: calm, routine, almost administrative. But behind every rescheduled hearing is someone waiting on a life-changing decision.
So that does take precedent, and it's a felony district court. So I'm going to give you a new date. And if this is a date that doesn't work with your attorney's schedule, he'll let us know, and he'll either move it forward if he can or move it on another date.
I understand.
All right. So we're going to recall you back, and we'll recall you back for May 28th.
7 days, yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right. And if he wants you here sooner, then he'll let us know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So oh, no problem. Oh, no. We're good. Oh, you know what? I'll probably need a B page. Yes.
Kevin needs, Kate's son and Brad's is finished. Like, if that's, oh, she called you? She called you? Yay, Brad.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Just give me a moment.
Okay, now we're stepping into the behind-the-scenes mechanics most people never get to hear. This is courtroom logistics in real-time Scram monitors, GPS tracking, ignition interlocks. And if you're wondering what Scram is, that's a device used to monitor alcohol consumption remotely. Basically, the court is trying to answer one question: how do we supervise someone safely without throwing them straight into jail? This part may sound technical, but these decisions directly impact someone's freedom day to day.
Jason, I have an email concerning the order on Melissa Vanderventer. She's the one with the boot. And so, no. Pretrial services send this. So I have to send them another email. And so I'm telling them, we all assume, which I always say never assume, that she wasn't on any device but ignition interlock. So they're saying, we already have her on Scram. Did you want her on another device? So I'm just going to say to keep her on Scram.
Is this the one that she wanted removed?
The ignition interlock, because she can't drive.
Right.
So we're going to do keep Scram. And I think we said hold GPS in abeyance because we can't determine if it will fit on the boot or.
This is one demonstration. Was he also asking for her to set it off Scram or not?
No, he just wanted off ignition interlock because she can't drive.
I don't know why I thought he was also asking.
Well, she went in inpatient treatment.
Right.
So,
I'm talking about for her.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I might be wrong.
oh, no, you're correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So I'll tell them Scram is acceptable.
That should be.
Okay. And then GPS is held in abeyance.
That's the one that also showed up.
Yes, that and yeah. All right. I sent them an email. So hopefully that explains everything. All right. Who is here on Bustos? And then after Bustos, we'll take up your case. Yes, Angel Marie Butos.
Phew, that courtroom dress code correction came fast. And while it may seem minor, judges care a lot about courtroom presentation because they view it as a sign of respect for the process. Fair or unfair, first impressions absolutely matter in court. But now the real gravity of the case begins because once the judge starts reading rights and plea paperwork, we are officially entering plea hearing territory. And every answer from this point forward carries legal weight.
Hi, so you know you're not dressed appropriately for court, right?
I didn't know that until I got here.
All right, so next time you appear in court, you're not allowed to wear the T-straps. If you want to wear that, I know it's hot outside. You'll need to put on a jacket or something, you understand? All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 1728, State of Texas versus Angel Marie Butos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Here's your head, Your Honor.
Defense?
Ninfa Gallegos Carrillo.
All right, and are you Miss Bustos?
Yes,
Counsel, you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Bustos, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes, I did.
Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Here are you.
Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I didn't.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes,
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
yes,
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reasons your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
This is one of the most important legal moments in the entire hearing. The judge is carefully building a record that the plea is being made knowingly and voluntarily. Why? Because if someone later claims I didn't understand what I was agreeing to, the court transcript becomes the evidence. Notice how methodical this is. Rights explained, penalties explained, appeal rights explained. It may sound repetitive, but legally, repetition protects the case from being overturned later.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, she is competent, Your Honor.
All right. And do you believe she was sane at the time of the
Yes,
offense?
Your Honor.
Ms. Bustos, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in
No,
fear?
ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that you deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes,
State, any evidence?
No objection, Your Honor.
State, you may continue to confer. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
ma'am, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would like to ask the court to, some assistance with the fine. The state has already lowered the fine, so she can,
I'll probate the fine.
okay, thank you, Your Honor. And also, she needs some help with drugs, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
I did, I got 2 of them that are already old enough, 18 and 19, and then my 2 youngest passed away, so no.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
All right. When's the last time you had employment?
2019. I'm actually applied for disability.
All right. And what is your disability for?
I have mental illness
And
and
what-
arthritis, 3 types of arthritis and mental illness.
And here's where the hearing shifts emotionally. Up to now, this sounded procedural, almost robotic. But suddenly the courtroom becomes deeply human. Addiction, chronic pain, family loss, unemployment. This is the part you rarely see in headlines or police reports. The judge isn't just evaluating a crime anymore. She's trying to figure out whether this defendant is salvageable, and honestly, you can feel the entire tone of the room change.
All right. You know, drugs is not helping that, right?
Yeah, I know, I've been try getting off, the withdrawals hurt really bad. I'm tired of it, I really am. I do it only just because of the pain, but I'm trying to get off of it, I do need help.
All right. So who is Melissa Marie Barrera to you?
That's my cousin's baby mama.
Okay. I have to do the mental gymnastics. And who is Mark Anthony Bustos?
My cousin,
All right. And who is the person you're with in court today?
that's my boyfriend.
All right. Where is he?
Right there.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. And do you have any family support?
Just him.
Where's your family?
My mom died, my dad died, pretty much everyone passed away. I have my brothers, but one's in prison, the other one I don't talk to. So he's my family.
So that's why we're asking the court for some assistance, Your Honor. She needs some support from this court in order to help her with that addiction.
All right. This is what the court, and if you're drug tested today, it's going to be
It's gonna
positive.
be positive, man.
All right. I appreciate your honesty. Now, I'm going to give you help today, and I know you're probably going to get upset with me about the help that I'm going to give you, but I'm trying to save your life because the last time you use may be the last time you use.
Okay.
So I'm going to do $1,000 fine. It's going to be probated. I'm going to give you 6 years deferred adjudication, proof of employment, or SSI within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. We're going to do the UA hotline. Going to do a TAP evaluation, felony drug court referral, and Esperanza court referral. That's going to take place in custody. I'm going to ask for 120 sober meetings in 120 days. There should be no contact with Melissa Marie Barrera, Mark Anthony Bustos, gonna want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And 200 hours of community service restitution. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
I need the drug court referral first.
Yes.
Pending outcome, I can't have just I can't have two referrals.
No, we'll do felony drug court first.
Okay,
And if she's not accepted there, which if you're honest with them, they'll accept you.
Okay.
And then if she's not accepted there, we'll do Esperanza Court. All right.
nothing further.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No,
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
yes, I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, to be we're off the record. To be successful in this court, you need to make sure that you're in contact with probation. If you feel it as though probation is not addressing an issue with you, you can always come in this court. We'll be here.
Okay.
All right. The other thing is felony drug court is a good program. It's something that you need. You're probably going to need inpatient treatment. But if you are accepted to felony drug court will be monitoring your situation. And they have a judge there, and that judge is Judge Glenn. He'll be monitoring how you're doing.
Mhm.
The only time I will see you is if you're graduating, and I'll show up to your graduation, or if they send you back here because they say there's nothing else that we.
That line right there is powerful. The only time I want to see you again is at graduation. This is what specialty drug courts are designed for, not just punishment, but intervention. And make no mistake, the judge is being tough here. Taking her into custody immediately is serious, but at the same time, the court is offering structure. Treatment, supervision, and one last chance before prison becomes the likely outcome. The real question now is, will she take it?
They can do.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
And if you want me to show up at your graduation, I will definitely show up to your graduation. Okay.
Thank you.
So what's going to happen today is the deputies are going to take you into custody. If there's anything that you want to see, want to give to your boyfriend, just let them know.
How long is it gonna be?
Yeah.
Because one, you already admitted that you're on heroin. That's not a good thing, because the last time you use could be the last time you use.
Okay,
And because here's the thing, if you could have, you would have at least came in the court sober. So what will end up happening is felony drug court, it's Tuesday. They'll probably be able to get to see her because I'm going to sign the order immediately for them to interview you. So they'll probably be able to see you before this week is out, and you need to let them know that you're interested in being in their program, and then they will take over supervision. If they think you need inpatient treatment, they'll give you inpatient treatment. If they think you need outpatient treatment, they'll give you outpatient treatment. Okay? So you're not going to be there for a month before something happens. So at the latest, felony drug court may interview her next week, but since it's early in the week, they'll probably be able to interview her. And I'm going to send them an email if you have no objections to let them know that
No,
she's
yeah.
on her way.
Okay,
Okay?
all right,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.